have no idea why people have been asking me to play Maushold EX. It has to be single-handedly the worst Pokemon to play right now. And I'll give you exactly 3 reasons why. Roaring Moon EX, Iron Valiant EX, and Iron Hands EX. Now you might be wondering, Sean, what are you talking about here? Well, Maushold EX has the Solidarity ability where if it gets swung into, it does 3 damage counters back for each of your Maushold and Tandemaus, whatever mouse card you have in play. And that's great. But Roaring Moon insta-KOs you without hitting you. And then you have to evolve from 30 to 40 HP Tandemaus Pokemon. And with Iron Valiant having decks that do a lot of damage before even allowing you to play, the donk potential is incredibly high against you. And that's not even to take into account you're evolving from a single prize card, meaning if an Iron Hands gets going early, which isn't difficult as we've discovered, you're gonna fall behind pretty rapidly. So 3 of the best cards in the set are very difficult to play against with a Maushold. But I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see if we can pull off some Mausholds. Before we begin, if you're looking to buy ptcgl codes, then check out ptcgl store using the code FTW for 5% off. And to sell or buy bulk Pokemon cards, then check out TCG Bulk. All sponsors are linked in the description down below. Now, with that said, let's get going. All right, let's see what we're playing against here. I don't think it's a Roaring Moon for once, which is lovely. And our hand isn't actually that bad, all things considered. We have a VIP pass starting off. That's nice. I might just get 2 Tandemaus out, actually, to be fair to you. That said, we can always save the Tandemaus for a bit later, considering the fact that Maushold does actually take the Tandemaus into account for its damage return. So I'm going to try the Leafeon V. I'm just going to give it a go. I'm going to attach an energy here, and I can Leafeon Jirachi just to get the... I didn't even need to do that, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, well. I forgot I had a switch in hand. But hey, I guess we might get Iono'd. In that case, it might actually be worthwhile. Let's get an energy on this Jirachi and see how we do. That said as well, if Jirachi doesn't get KO'd and we find some more Tandemaus to get down, we can use the TM Evolution to just get our Tandemaus out immediately, and that's not a problem. I really like TM Evolution in here because, especially for that Roaring Moon matchup, you could just get a Toedscruel down. Toedscool? Yeah, Toedscool, I think it is. The one before Toedscruel. You know what I mean? Get one of them down and just go for a TM Evolution for whatever attacker you have in the active, and you just have an immediate counter to it rather than having to dig for it. I like that a lot. Either way, there's a Greninja. This is looking to be Chien-Pao, which I'm interested to see how that pans out. That's going to be a very back and forth type of game, though. Considering it's 220, we deal 100 damage, and we draw 2 cards of our main attack. And the Chien-Pao, oh, they're going to go for Leafeon. Yeah, okay. The Chien-Pao is 220, so it's 100, 120. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Either way, they go for 2 energy there, and they attach and probably just go for a pass here. Bit worried about the Ninja, though. I am a bit concerned about that, and we already have 2 bench slots taken up, which kind of sucks. Maybe I should have done Tandemaus. Yeah, Well, hindsight is 2020, as they say. Maybe I should have gone for TM as well. No, I want to get swinging right now. So let's go for an Iono. Not going to need to throw Toedscruel down. I think Toedscruel doesn't block Greninja. No, it doesn't. So I'm just going to Iono and see if I can find my mouse. Give me moist. Give me moist. Okay. Right. Means I get to swing at least and get another Tandemaus down. Still a bit concerned, though. Do I go for another mouse, or do I actually go for no, I have to go for a mouse, don't I? Yeah, I actually have to mouse it. And let's just go for a nom in sizes. The name, beautiful, but just a bit of a scary situation here that we need to try and avoid for now. Either way, they probably are going to pull this off. Chien-Pao has become quite consistent recently, so yeah, I'm not... oh, that said, they're not sequencing the best there. They didn't Shivery Chill first before doing concealed cards. There's an Irida. They get Baxcalibur and Ultra Ball, and they go for a Rare Candy into Baxcalibur, and they Ultra Ball here. Gonna find themselves a bit barrel, of course, and they do get rid of Rare Candy and a Lightning Energy. Of course, they play the Iron Hands. Bear in mind, by the way, I did genuinely have the other Maushold in here too, the one that does 70 damage for each of your Maushold in play. Issue is, it doesn't take Maushold EX into account, unfortunately. It has to be single prize Maushold for that damage output to stack. And on top of that, the only reason I was playing that was kind of to deal with the Roaring Moon, because the Roaring Moon, one, it KOing you for a single prize isn't that big of a deal. And it's pretty much the way to deal with Roaring Moon, but it was just too difficult to work its way around. I was like, let's just throw a Toedscruel in and see how that pans out. And just go with the Maushold EX way and see how that plays. So you can add, of course, start of a Maushold, but you need to add at least 3 of them for them to be effective. That's at least from my experience. I don't know. I have taken some time to test with this, and this seems to be the best outcome. Either way, Hailblade coming in. We can respond with a KO, so it's not the end of the world, but they are taking the prize trade forward, which kind of sucks. But hey ho, it's going to give me time to recover a Tandemaus here, which is fine. I'll be able to get another one down, but I would prefer Manaphy, all things considered, though. That said, I won't be able to do the output that I need to do, so maybe I don't Manaphy. Is that too risky? No, I have to Manaphy, bro. All right, let's just evolve into this Tandemaus. Gonna go for the Rescue Carrier just to recover that one. I think the evolution's probably off the card here. Raihan ground's doing nothing, and we'll grab ourselves another Tandemaus, probably. Yeah, let's throw that down. We need to thin. We basically need to find ourselves a turbo. And I think Arven actually gives you the best bet of that, because I can Arven here for an Energy Loto, but also get a EXP share down, actually, which wouldn't be bad for some point. Yeah, okay, I'll get an EXP share. And we'll Lotto definitely hit up. No! God, we've whiffed it, lads. We've whiffed it. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to retreat to Jirachi, and then I'll throw an EXP share on this Maushold, and then I'm going to go for charge energy. So that way I can find some energy, and then if I get hit, I can EXP share. So that's my backup plan coming into effect. Because, yeah, double turbo attack sounds cool, but you only really have 4 options for a single energy attack in this deck. It's not great. There's the Iron Hands. Oh, God, that's the worst time. Oh, just kill me now, please. Why don't you? There's a Shivery Chill after rolling a bunch of energy back into the deck. Oh, it sucks I wasn't able to get a KO on this. You know what I mean? Either way, superior energy retrieval. Do they have? They do have the lightning. That, if they can retreat the Chien-Pao, which they probably can, it is just an Iron Hands on Jirachi for 2 prizes. And you just can't come back from that, I don't think. And although it doesn't really make the point I was making before about Iron Hands being a hard counter to this deck because we evolve, because it's the Jirachi going down, but yeah, it's not great. It really isn't good. Being countered by probably the 3 best cards from this new set. They just didn't give Maushold the love it needed, all right? It just didn't happen. That said, genuine question, does Toedscruel prevent the prize from being taken? No, because it is effects of attacks done to your Pokemon. Is that right? I don't think Toedscruel prevents the prizes because everyone would be talking about it, so I don't think it does. There's an Ampu very much onto my Jirachi, and we are just so far behind now. Now, what we need to do is effectively get rid of this Chien-Pao. That said, it could just get another one out. I mean, get rid of Bascalibur is probably the best bet, but I don't have the hand for it, I'm afraid. The hand just isn't there. Yeah. There's just nothing right now. I'm going to have to just, the Colress experiment, get another mouse out, which is lovely and all that. But, I mean, yeah, that's just not great, is it? I'll evolve into it, and I will vacuum what? I don't know. I guess I could vacuum away my own EXP share. I don't know why I would do that, but here we are. God, listen. Call me a mouse hater, all right? But I have every right to hate this deck. It just isn't it. Right, now I'll get another Tandemaus out there. How about that? How about that? They hit me, they take extra damage. How about that? But it just ain't it. Oh, there's a boss as well. Come off it. Come on, Chief. What's all this about then? Oh, they just boss, and they're going to be able to Iron Hands for game. Oh, God, that's such a strong card. It's annoying, right? Because against Chien-Pao, you have to play Manaphy, right? Because you don't want to get grid injured. But then when you play the Manaphy, you give them a boss easy Amphy very much for 2 pro. Oh my God, this format is broken. I don't like it. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. Oh, hey, we're playing Gholdengo. Let's go for that. All right. Now, that's a matchup that Maushold can definitely play with. Do I just go for double Tandemaus here? I do have quite a decent hand, actually. I think I do. Yeah, I'll go for a double Tandemaus. Could throw a basic energy down and throw an XP share on as well. That could be a not bad call at all. But then again, I might as well just, no, do you know, I will do that. Yeah, and I'll throw an XP share down as well. Why not? And I think I just end turn because I think it just gives us a little bit of security, but I don't think it matters against the old Gholdengo, which in online tournaments has been appearing here and there. Not as great as the other decks that have come up recently. Iron Valiant's doing quite interestingly well. I've also seen this very weird Roaring Moon deck with like 4 Mew EX in there. I'd love to know what it, like how it plays, because I'd love to look at that deck as well, because it seems like a very unique way to play a Roaring Moon deck. Either way, there's a Pokestop coming in. They're going to be doing this to the cross switcher plays. Okay, I know exactly what build this is. I've got to be careful with the Averys. Either way, they've got a Battle VIP Pass for a Greninja, and they are cooking. Now, a little bit concerned here about the sizzle of all things, but if we do have all of our mouse outs, we do respond with an O code to it if we do get hit. So it's not the end of the world, just a bit concerning. Either way, they're going to do what they're doing. Earthen Vessel coming out, and that's an energy retrieval there. I was going to say superior. It's not superior. It's the basic one. It's mid. There's an energy on the Gimmighoul and a pass. Right, so let's get cooking. I think I Colress first here. I could work her actually, but I want to see the most cards possible. So I'm going to, whoa. Okay, just, yeah, sure thing. I think that's my best bet. Now I'll get rid of the switch and go for another Colress, I think. Yeah, we got free retreat here. Gonna have to Ultra Ball awkwardly though. That's kind of what I'm worried about, but I think it's fine. I think it's okay. It's an awkward one, but it's not the end of the world. Let's just get Maushold EX out. We can at least take a KO here, so I'm fine with that. I'll evolve that one here. I have free retreat on the active, so I can just retreat here into this one like so. And you know, if I need next turn, I have another Maushold. So I'm just going to go for a nom-nom incisors. A little bit awkward on the start, but we do have a pretty solid sort of situation, all things considered. Now, the maths I don't think works out too well here. The Gimmiggle's, what, 270? And we'll be responding with 90 and hitting 100 after that, and then most likely 90 again. I think that actually equals 270, no, 280, right? So it should be fine. Just a bit on the more awkward side, I guess you could say. Either way. Oh, no, it's 260. Okay, well, there's the Gholdengo. They are going for coin bonus to draw 2. They go for another energy retrieval there. Pokestop coming through as well, getting rid of, oof, that's a tough one, bro. Got rid of a Cypher, an Avery, and a Pokestop, and they are just going to make it rain. Most likely having the one at KO here. 250 damage. There you are. They will, however, take that 90. Unfortunately, though, we're just not taking a KO in return. So it kind of on the unfortunate side, I guess you could say. Either way, we do have a Rescue Carrier to recover a Tandemaus. I'll take that. Let's go for that now. We'll just get the 1. That's okay. We need as much as possible all the time. So I don't want a Pokestop. I've been punished too much by Pokestop recently. We're not doing that, okay? Let me just get another mouse out, please. Then I think I'm going to Ultra Ball away a Pokégear and a Vacuum. Get myself another Tandemaus out. I now need to find energy. I'm going to see 5 cards regardless, so I think a Colress here. Okay, that isn't the best. That's not the best at all, actually. I don't like that. God. I could Ultra Ball to thin here a little bit further, but I'll only be getting 1 extra card. I think we just got to go for the Lotto. Yes. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. I wasn't nervous. You was. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go for another Nom Nom. And yeah, okay, they get KO'd in return after this for definite. And we are kind of hanging by a thread in this situation. There's a Gholdengo coming through and superior energy retrieval coming down. So covering all their energy to take a 1-hit knockout. Actually, no. They need 1 more, but they'll find it. They conceal cards though. They go for a coin bonus. Earthen Vessel. There you go. That's going to be it. And another 2 energy there. Let me go for the switch. Go for the healthy one. That's correct. And another coin bonus on top as well. Energy on the cheese string. Pokestop coming down. They find a retrieval with that and get rid of an energy and a worker. There's a superior energy retrieval. Get rid of a Gimmighoul and a cross switcher. Recovering even more energy. And they will make it rain. There you are. Now, in this situation, this is where like having the other Maushold would be kind of good. But even then, man, it really just isn't it. We at least get to use our EXP share. Hey! Blood is on full copium. Let's bring up this Tandemaus. I'm going to go for a Rod here. Less Rod, but they're just going to have a KO next turn. I need to disrupt their hand, so Iono's going to be quite good for us. We'll do exactly that play. We'll go for an Artazan. Yeah, we'll do that. Don't think this Rescue Carrier here matters so much anymore, so I'm just going to Ultra Ball and get myself the mouse, and then just Iono and pray, basically. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that late game power. To be fair, I actually had Roxanne in this deck as well, because I think the Maushold just falls behind so quickly, but you could catch up on the late game. You never know. Either way, there's an Iono. Okay, we're getting energy at least. That's fine. It's not the one we want, but it's the one we got. Let's just go for a Nom Nom incisors, and let's just see if we can somehow claw this back. And oh my god, it's 2 turbos. There's a worker. They're going to be seeing 5 cards here. 6 cards, actually, because of the coin bonuses. But they really heavily played their hand last turn, so there's a chance that they may have gone a bit too hard. I mean, they've used 2 retrievals, two super retrievals. So there's a chance that they may have just gone too heavy on it. And I'm hoping Iono wins us that because of it. Either way, there's another Gholdengo coming out. Another coin bonus there. They still have 1 more coin bonus if I'm correct. No? Yeah, they do. Conceal cards. So they definitely have energy in hand. There's a superior energy retrieval. They must have game now, right? That's got to be it. They must have. They conceal cards down. I'm sure they got at least 1 more energy in their hand because they need 5. Let's find out. It's a make it rain. Please don't be 5. Come on. It's 5. They hit exactly 250. And even against a deck like Gholdengo, we still just have so much trouble. And that is another loss. And funny enough, we are playing Roaring Moon, but they play Eradicate? Right, so my elo's dropped quite a bit now, I think. I'm just losing every game I'm playing. I'm doing this for science, okay? I'm doing this to show you why you should not play the mouse, okay? It's a lovely little... You're so lovely, I know, you're such a cool card, but it's just... Here's a way to describe it, right? Here's a very big way to describe it. If you picture wartime, right? Let's say World War II, right? You have the West, you have Nazi Germany, and they're both in their trenches. And you know what they call the no man's land? That's the land in between the trenches called no man's land, because as soon as you get up there, off, you're done, right? End of days, yeah? Maushold's just walking about in there, you know what I'm saying? It just gets caught in the crossfire, all right? You know, you've got Roaring Moons, you've got Iron Hands, you've got Valiants, they're all firing at each other, and Maushold's just walking right through the middle of that fire. It's just getting caught in all of it, unfortunately. Gets countered by Path, gets 1-hit KO'd by this, gets dealt with easily by Iron Hands, gets donged by Valiant. It just is getting smacked from all angles without even, like, doing anything wrong. You know, it's just trying to exist. Oh, God, that's exactly what it is. Either way, I'm just going to stop going on that. I think that's a good analogy, all right? It's the best way to describe it. And I am donking on this deck in this video for that exact reason. Maushold lovers, I'm afraid it just ain't it. And here, we may see that. Let's see how we get demolished here, all right? Turn off the I want For the Win to win this game and turn on the let's see how badly For the Win loses this game. That's exactly where your head should be. I'm going to Artazon here and just get myself probably a Toedscruel. It'd be lovely if I could pull off the evolution play here and just get the Toedscruel out, because that could be the game changer for us here. Not even gonna lie. I'm gonna Lotto first. That wasn't the best play, but it's not the worst. At least get these bad boys going. And I can get Toedscruel out. Can it actually evolve my active, the tool? Oh, no, I ain't got the tool card. What am I talking about? I can't even evolve it yet. Oh, I'm screwed. I can't even get another Pokemon out then. Well, I'm at least screwed for this turn. I should have got Jirachi. Yeah, I should have got Jirachi. I should have got Jirachi, switch into Jirachi. But no, the only thing we're going to have to hold on to here is my opponent. Oh, we miffed the Lotto as well. My opponent not having anything in hand. Guess there's no harm in a damage rush, right? I can throw an XP share on Toedscruel. You can't attack with Toedscruel in this deck, actually. And it does hit Roaring Moon for weakness as well. So, you know, there's that. Either way, we do actually get one head. So that's a nice 10 damage. All right, let's just see how we go from here. I'm just hoping they haven't got anything good in their hand. They have the Raticate, so they can at least chase up here. Research! Oh, come off it! A research! Oh, God, it's this world's out to get me today. This out to get me. There's the Bidoof. Do you know what I also had in this deck that I cut out that would have been ideal right now? I actually had a Basculin to just call for family. But yeah, I did decide to cut it because I thought we could do okay. Maybe not. Either way, it is the Path Moon, so it's a bit on the slower side. I don't know if this is the ladder one, though. But yeah, they seem to be playing a bit not as fast as the Roaring Moon would. So yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Let's evolve the Maushold. I'll go for an Artazon here for sure and get myself another Tandemaus. Let me Pokégear first, actually. Arven. Oh, I was tempted to attack, but I think the Toedscruel is more important. So I'm going to Arven here. And I'm actually going to get a Vacuum, I think, and an evolution TM, because the Vacuum can get rid of Path if they do decide to play it, because this is a Path deck, obviously. And although I won't get the KO on the Raticate, if I do, they're just going to bring up this and start Frenzied Gouging. So I need to have my Toedscruel out here. All right, I'm going to click done. And there's a case being made that I actually put an energy on Toedscruel, because if they boss the Toedscruel, they can't Frenzied Gouging it. And they can't do it on Maushold either. And I can hopefully Colress for an energy. It's a bit riskier, but like I need to play around this Frenzied Gouging as much as I can. And I think the way to do that is by attaching an energy there. Feels weird, right? But I think it's the play. Let's just go for our evolution TM attack and just get ourselves a Maushold out and a Toedscruel. That said, if they could boss, they would have just bossed this up anyway. But you know what I mean, right? I can only cover so much right now. But that does mean if Path isn't played, the Frenzied Gouging actually doesn't want to KO us. I think, at least. They had the energy, so I think I did make the right call. They did evolve into Bibarel there, so at least draw 3 cards. They're going to escape Probe. Oh, that's a bad escape Probe, but I think I have to go for Toedscruel, right? Oh, if they find Path, I'm going to be fuming. Right, have a Toedscruel. I can't lose a Maushold. You saw how far behind me go when we do lose Mausholds early. They did bring up that Roaring Moon, and they are going for an Incisors. And it's a Bidoof. No Path yet. Iono, that feels bad. The thing I'm riding on is the fact they've already played 2. So the odds of them finding Path are much lower than typical. Or typically, I guess you could say. Anyway, on a side note, yes, I do have Thorton in this deck. You see how many weird, like, bench Pokemon we have? Thorton's quite good for bringing back Tandemaus. I like that. But they do Calamity Storm, which isn't going to want it KO us at least. That's the good thing. Yes, I never said Toedscruel's a great counter. It's just the best we have, okay? Right, I'm going to retreat to Maushold here. I need to find an energy now. I also want to just Artazon for a Tandemaus. Let's do that. And I'm just going to try and thin as much as I can here. I don't need Leafeon, although Leafeon can be useful if necessary. But I'd rather just TM Evolution again if I don't find the energy. So I'm just going to do that, get rid of the Thornton. Yeah, and then from there, just get a Maushold. It's not a nice Colress, but I do need to see if I can pull something off. Okay, I do need another Colress. We are super on edge. I don't want to get rid of a boss, but I need to recover. That's another boss down, though. I guess it's a bossless game, people. I guess it's a bossless game. That Rescue Carrier is just too important, I think. Right, let's just Lotto. Okay, we're getting energy at least. That's fine. I will take a bloody energy. Let's get that down here. I'm trying my best to counter the Roaring Moon, okay? I really am. At least the Frenzy Gouging cannot just one-hit KO us, and they have to hit us and thus take the solidarity damage. That's what I want. There's an Ultra Ball coming in and a Darkness Energy and S-Ball. I might say, by the way, I know I said earlier you saw in the other games what it can be when you lose a Maushold early. I might say you will see, because I might put this first, actually, to kind of prove the point that, hey, Toedscruel could be good, but also just shows how far you need to go, what extent you need to go to actually counter things like Roaring Moon. Wait, Dark Patch coming in. And again, they're starting to charge up. No more moons, thankfully. They are charging up their brutes, which actually helps us considering the fact that they are lower HP. Now, if I'm correct, they are going to be surviving by like 20 HP, which is wild, but either way, it is what it is. They do take the solidarity damage, and we are going to at least get a swing in. I might actually go to a fresh Maushold. That seems like a good shout. Yeah, okay. We are now cooking, bro. Toedscool, thank you for existing. You give me something to look forward to now. Artazon coming in, and we have failed that. Okay, but it seems like did we prize a Tandemaus? Yeah, we did. Okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's just go for a Colress here. We get another Tandemaus. Raihan seems good. Switch. No, I need my mouse, don't I? So, yeah, we'll do that. Bit on the riskier side, I know. Getting rid of 2 switch there, but we should be okay. Just going to retreat to a fresh Maushold. That's the good thing about the Maushold. You can retreat. Oh, I forgot. You can play Sharon's Care in this deck, actually. Sharon's Care seems fun. The reason it didn't cross my mind is because Tandemaus is so low HP that it just usually gets one hits KO'd. Maybe replace the Thornton with the old Cheren. That's not a bad shout. You could just play the Professor, the new Professor card anyway. Wait, there's a collapsed stadium coming down. How many Artazon am I down now? I'm down all 4. Okay, that collapse is sticking. Dark Patch coming in. Here's one thing I'm ultra concerned about. All they've got to do, because this just, I think this poison's both active, right? Yeah, poison's both active. Oh, it needs the boost capture attached. But if they have the boost capture, they could just boss this Maushold and KO it, which feels awful. God, even then, there's some sort of weird way Roaring Moon can do it. But I am trying. Okay, maybe I retreat to the next Maushold here. Right, they take 90 damage. It sucks that I've prized another Tandemaus, because that just would have been an instant KO. But hey, the game's the game. Do I do retreat, but do I go for Worker? I think Worker seems good here. Yeah, let's just run a Worker in. Go on for it. Let's go. Right, we do have Rod, but we don't need to use it right now. I think we just go again for another Nom Nom. Give me the Nom Noms, please. Lovely jubbly. We're somehow just surviving. But thankfully, that Toedscool, I think, is... oh, yes. Thank God for that. Yeah, the Toedscool's definitely putting in the shift here. I love it. Either way, there is a energy there. More Pecco coming down. Industrious Incisors. And a Roaring Moon coming down again. They go for an Industrious Incisors there. I'm so curious why they got a bloody Raticate in here. What's the Raticate for? Doesn't make much sense. Either way, they're going to take some damage there. Would it actually be kind of nice to maybe boss up this and go for a swing? I don't know. But no, our bosses are gone, aren't they? I completely forgot about that. I got rid of them. I'm going to throw an energy here because we do have the other Maushold and we have Raihan as well. So that's okay. I don't want to vacuum. I don't need to rod. Everything here is pretty good, actually, all things. I guess we Colress, but then I'll just deck out. So, no, I think we just hold and go for another Nom Nom. And then afterwards, I can Iono if I need to. So that's fine. Let's take that KO. Another Turbo. Okay, that's another attack, which is good. Right, this is the Maushold I wanted to see today. There you go. And this is the Maushold it could have been if we didn't have such crazy cards in the format to just dominate against it. Either way, there is the Moon coming in. Another Moon on the bench as well. It seems like they might be struggling a little bit. There's a Reversal, which clearly was meant for the Raticate, and a Professor's Research. Getting rid of another Raticate. Am I missing something, the Raticate? Because the Raticate brings it down to 10 HP. I know. But you're... Oh, I see. It's there for the, yeah, okay, for the Poison Boy. It's there for this. Okay, I understand now for Brute Bonnet. Because Brute Bonnet poisons, it just turns Raticate into an instant KO. I understand. Okay, they're trying to be 2 decks at once. That's what they're doing. And that's kind of punishing them a little bit here. They're trying to be too techie. Yep, that's just a pass. I have to Iono here because I would just lose otherwise. Let's evolve here. Gonna hold the Turbo, actually, in case they do try and Gust Stick. So I'd rather that be something I could use to get out of if we do get there. I'm going to thin as well. I'm just going to Ultra Ball these VIP Pass away. There's another VIP Pass in there. Get rid of the... I'm going to vacuum away a VIP Pass and get rid of their Charm. Not Charm, you know what I'm saying, the booster. Probably going to Ultra Ball away a Manaphy and the TM Evolution, just like so. I might Ultra Ball away 2 Rescue Carrier as well. We don't need them anymore. That's fine. Good thinning. Got to be careful, though. I might actually take myself out. I completely forgot about that. All right, I Iono myself to 2 here. Maybe I shouldn't have thinned. Okay. Yeah, I forgot I draw cards. Oh, God. Yeah, we might actually take ourselves out here because of my stupidity. No, I have Ionos to play with. We're fine. Don't tell me I've done that to myself, though. I thought I was doing something good there. I thought I was doing something high level. You know, when you just... you thin your decks to increase your odds in case you get hand destructive. Yeah, that was goofy. What am I doing? Path to the peak. Thought I should have saved my vacuum for something, eh? Yeah. There's an energy on the Roaring Moon. A PAL pad coming in. Recover Vitality and Research. No boss. Have they even played a boss yet? Oh, they haven't even played a boss yet. Does this Donnie play boss's orders? Boss's orders? I don't know. Oh, they do. It was just in their hand. Okay. Toedscruel there. They're going to try and stick as we anticipated. I'm going to go for an Incisors. And I'm just going to have to Iono for my Turbo Energy. Oh, no, we don't need to do that. That's great. But I am going to have to Iono because I am decking out. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, I've kind of messed up a little bit there. I'm going to have to, weirdly enough, Rescue Carrier for him. No, that doesn't work. All right. I'm just going to Iono here. Oh my God, I'm so close to decking out here. It's kind of worrying. Oh, thank God. Right, okay. I can at least do that if I need to. Right, I'm just going to nom nom. Let's go for that. And I can rod. Okay, right. We're kind of playing with the deck out scenario here. My opponent's on the very close end to decking out too. And oh, what? They just did. Okay. Do they have rod? Or is this just like a tilt way to scoop the game? Energy on the other Roaring Moon there. Yeah, they're BMing me. There's a Calamity Storm for the KO, and we are going to be able to respond with, well, a KO, which is nice. And considering that Toedscruel is the one that's got us there, why don't we let Toedscruel take the cake and bring this bad boy up? Go for a cheeky Raihan just to say, hey, I have it, even with a Toedscruel. I'll just go for Colony Rush just to KO the thing. Get out of it. And that is the power of Toedscruel against the Roaring Moon, which gave Maushold the chance to do what it needs to do. So although I came in expecting an instant loss, I think my opponent's deck being a Frankenstein of two different decks definitely helped. Just made it so far less consistent for them. I think if it was the original Roaring Moon, I think we would have just got smacked either way. But yeah, the stars aligned for that part of today's video, so that's great. And there you go. I think you can already see all of the holes that Maushold has left. Maushold, not Maushold. They haven't held me yet, but I'd like to be helded sometimes. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. It is just unfortunate. And as I said, in the future, maybe there'll be cards coming out to kind of dampen down these very, very powerful cards in the format right now, to trying to help things like Maushold, but I just doubt it. But you never know. Either way, we'll leave it there. I honestly think this video was more of a big shout for Toedscruel rather than Maushold. Toedscruel, kind of a good deck, I think, low-key, you know? It's got a way to deal with Roaring Moon, a way to deal with the Tina, it's got a way to deal with Sableye, it's got the new Toedscruel that's just come out to deal with the Chien-Paos. Like, it has so much backing it now. So we'll definitely be taking a look at that in the future for sure. But either way, yeah, we're just going to leave it there. Peace.